Okay, good morning to all. I discussed about the two-dimensional array in C. The two-dimensional array can be defined as an array of arrays, and the two-dimensional arrays is organized as matrices which can be represented as the collection of rows and columns like matrix. So, declaration of the two-dimensional array in C, there is a syntax, data type, array name, rows and columns. Here, the two-dimensional array int is a data type. 2 diamond is known as the name of the array. 4 is the number of the rows, column is number, 3 is the number of columns. So here 4 is the number of rows and 3 is number of columns. Initialize them to the array in C. Int array 4 and 3 equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Right? Here 12 values are there because 4 is the row, 3 is the column. 4 into 3 is that 12. So this is the 12 values is there, right? You can store like the matrix form. And this is the example how to write the two-dimensional array. String stdio.s int main in display 2 and 3 displays the name of the array, 2 and 3 the dimensions, 2 row 3 columns. Int ij I equal to 0, I less than j, I 2, I plus plus. Similarly j equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. Next is your scanf. These are that means through which you can enter the value to the array, and what are the two-dimensional array elements for I equal to 0, I less than. This is the for the display. That means what are the result of this value. Printf this one, and j equal to 2. This one printf return 0. Okay, so these are the two-dimensional array and return 0. Okay, so this is the program for the two-dimensional array. Next come to the what are the strings used in C. The string can be defined as the one-dimensional array of characters terminated by null values, and the character array or the string is used to manipulate text such as word or sentences. Each character in the array occupies 1 byte of memory, and the last character must allow speed 0. The termination character null is important in a string since it is the only way to identify where the string ends. So there are two ways to declaring string. One is your character array and another is your string literal. Let's example for the character case. Suppose you are write Java points, so in CS10 Java point, this is the character base, right? You have to forcefully show this null character which indicates that is the end of the string. Similarly, but in case of the literal Java point, here null will be appended at the end of the string by the compiler, but here by the programmer, right? But here automatically that will be added by the compiler. These are the string examples in C. std.h string s. This is a string example, and these are the two main popular functions, gets and puts function used in the C string. In the gets function enables the user to enter some characters followed by the enter key. All the characters entered by the user get stored in a character array. The null character is added to the array to make it a string. The gets allow the user to enter the space separated string. So declaration characters gets character, reading the string using gets function. Void main character is 30, printf enter the string, gets print enter you, enter the string. Similarly, puts function is very much similar to printf function. The puts function is used to print the string on the console, which is previously read by using gets or scanf functions. The puts function returns an integer value representing the number of characters being printed on the console. So that is known as the puts function. So it is similar to printf function, the puts function, declaration inputs character. Example, to read a string using gets and print it on the console using puts. This is the example of the puts function. Here through the gets function you are enter the string, and puts it will display the string. Come to the pointer. What are the pointers used in the C? Pointer is a variable, first thing, which store the address of another variable. Right here, int n equal to 10, int star p and n. Variable p of type pointer is pointing to the address of the variable n of type integer. The int star p equal to and n. That means n equal to 10, which is stored in a memory area. Suppose you want to retrieve the address where the value of 10 is stored. Then you write the int star of p equal to and n. Star p means it is a pointer type of variable. In n is a normal type of variable, it's a pointer type of variable. Pointer type of variable is eligible to store the address of another variable, and is the address operator. That's right. So declaring a pointer in star a character star c is a pointer type of variable. Here's the example. Int main in number equal to 50, int star p equal to and number, printf address of p variable and printf value of p variable and return 0. So this is known as the pointer. So output address and number variable, that is the pointer example, and these are the outputs. Next is a structure, that is the structure of the program. Structure and union, the two different things. You use yes. Yes, that's a structure. Structure in C is user defined data type that enables use to store the collection of different data types. Each element of a structure is called a member, and the structure keyword is used to define the structure. So generally, what is the difference between array, or you can say why you are using the structure? Because array is there is a limitation is that array is a homogeneous data types. That means it contains only the similar type of data type. Suppose you are declared the array is integer type, that means you are not allowed to store any other values rather than integer. That means you are not allowed to store the float type of values, character type values in the array. Right? So that problems overcome within the structure. Right? Because structure is a contain the non-homogeneous data type, that means it can contain int, it contains character, it contains float. Right? This is the syntax how to write the structure. Struct, structure name, data type member 1, data type member 2, data type member n. Struct employee, int id, character name 20, float salary. This is the non-homogeneous data type. Right? It contains integer, it contains character for two different type of. Next is your example of structure. Yeah, str.s, string.s, struct employee, int id, character name 50, u1. u1 is the variable, structure variable, through which you can access the data members of the structure. u1.id equal to 101, string copy to u1.name, Sonu Jaiswal, and the printf return 0. That's a structure example. These are the outputs. Right. Now come to the union. What is the union? This is a similar type of structure, but there is some difference compared to structure union in the numerical base. Suppose declaration same except the keyword. Here the struct keyword is used, here union keyword is used, but here problem here that in structure, what are the memory size of the structure? For the suppose you are declaring three different type of data types within the structure. For the character is 1 byte, for integer it is 2 byte, for float is the 4 byte. So total is 7 byte, right? For union it is the 4 byte. That means the whatever the maximum size of the data type. Here character is 1 byte, integer 2 byte, float is 4 byte. That means within that it will be completed this union program. Right? So these are the completion of the chapter number 7. So thank you to all for the cooperation, and this is the end of the chapter number 7. Thank you to all.